Hi everyone, welcome to this short video about building your Facebook group fast. By now you will already have watched our 7-day fast start and you'll know that competitions in your online selling group are a key part to your success when you're building your Oriflame business. So today I'm going to help you understand why and give you the tools and strategy to have those competitions in place as soon as you have your Facebook group up and running. So there are three main reasons why we run competitions. The first one being growth of the group in itself, to increase your membership, to drive increased sales, and of course to share our opportunity through networking our business and ensuring that other people know what's available should they be interested in joining us. So the first thing you need to do if you've made the decision to run a competition, and as I say it is part of our 7-day fast start, is to choose the prize that you want to give for the competition in itself. Now that prize, I'd recommend you could use things like your welcome reward incentives or perhaps the free gifts that are sent to you as part of your BP for different campaigns. And many of the campaigns have different products which you can earn as you go. Or perhaps even you'd like to choose your own products because you know your family and friends that are already in the group and you'd like to make sure that you have something tailored to suit them. So you can of course choose products to make up a hamper or a basket entirely of your choosing. Or quite simply choose products that perhaps aren't from the catalogue range, and that can be absolutely anything of your choosing. So the first step in our competition strategy is pre-launch the competition itself in your own group. We'd always recommend that you do this at least 24 hours before your competition goes live, and in some cases it may be advisable to do it 48 hours before. What we're really trying to do here, guys, is create excitement, build some momentum, and of course make those members that are already in your group feel as though they have an opportunity to take part. So the post in itself should include an image. Again, it's about driving excitement, catching people's attention, and there's plenty of images available to you just by looking on Google itself, either by typing in competition time or you've got to be in it to win it, or something of those lines, or competition now on. And really what we'd recommend is that you use wording as you see here on the screen. The competition should be something along the lines of win this luxury fragrance worth £26 for free by simply adding your Facebook friends to the group. The person who adds the most people to the group between 10 AM Thursday the 21st of June and 9 PM Monday the 25th of June will win the prize. Good luck everyone, go, go, go. You really need to drive some excitement and get people involved by tagging them and making sure that they know the competition is coming. Typically what we'd expect to see is some members will already start adding friends, and you have two choices at this point. You can either put under the post anyone added from the point where the pre-launch post is up and will be included towards the competition, and in which case that rule must apply to everybody who is added. Or you could simply say that you're going to leave those people sitting in the queue and add them when the competition goes live. Launching the competition in itself, you would simply change your post to say competition now on, 5 days only. We recommend that you set a time frame on it because it will create some urgency and it will get people into action rather than thinking I'll come back and have a look later. The post in itself should say win this luxury fragrance worth £26 for free. Simply add your Facebook friends to the group for a chance to win. The person who adds the most people to the group, as per the previous post, you simply say to them that within the timescales you've allocated for the competition, they will win the prize. And again, it's wishing everyone luck and encouraging them to get started. A picture of the prize is often great, or you may decide to do it as a mystery prize because actually you're undecided as to which incentive reward you're going to use as your prize. Or perhaps you're still working towards those rewards and therefore want to keep it a surprise until you've actually got your hands on that prize. So the competition in itself, we recommend that you run for a fixed period of 5 days. Normally we find if you run the competition for any less, then you need to run them back to back so that they have the same compound effect. Or if you run it for much longer, all you do is prolong the time scale of which people will get involved, and the results tend to not differ. When you're running the competition, you need to post the competition in 6 to 10 selling groups daily and use a leading advert. I'll show you a sample of those in just a second. Count down the posts on the days. So you've seen on my earlier post that I said 5 days only. Each day as you run through the competition, you count those days down so it would become 4 days, 3 days, and so on. When you get down to the final day, I'd always recommend that you do 12 hours, then down to maybe 6, 4, 2, and then last hour, because what you tend to find is there's a surge of activity before the competition finishes, and it does create urgency, but it also gets people competitive, competing against each other. During the competition time, it's important that you continue to pop 3 to 5 products in your group per day. Again, this is going to help your opportunity to drive sales, because people come in to take part in the competition, they tend to scroll a little bit and look around. And do remember to keep your most popular products that you've got comments or thank you for your order messages on bumped near to the top. In addition to posting in your own group, you should still continue to do 20 posts in selling groups. That would either be 20 product posts, or you do 15 product posts and 5 posts promoting your group in itself. You need to keep your group active by having an interactive post in the group, and this is recommended to be doing this every other day anyway, to make sure that you get good engagement within your group audience itself. And also make sure that you have a live recruiting ad in the group too. I'll reiterate something you probably heard as part of our 7-day fast start. It may be that you're not in a position to be thinking about doing recruiting yet, but again, guys, with the support of your sponsor, I would urge you to have a post in there about recruiting, because it's really quite simple in that if you don't approach your warm market and the people you know, somebody else will. And not a great feeling if one of your closest family or friends joins somebody else's business when they could be supporting you in your new business. This is an example of a leading advert. You'll notice with this, rather than give the detail of how they win the competition, I've simply changed it to say, who'd like to win this luxury fragrance worth £26 for free? Pop over and join my group. The example group here is the beauty shop, to find out how. Now you can either tag the group, you can simply say search my group, or you can use the hashtag to the group if you have that already set up on your group. And then we're simply directing traffic to the group in order that they find out how to take part. And again, let's make it fun, guys, by having something like got to be in it to win it. We want to encourage people to come and learn and get to know you and the community that you're creating within your selling group. So during competition time, it's really important that each day you post the top 10, top 5. And if your competition's been a little slower to start off, and it does sometimes happen, you can still post in there, even if you've only got 3 people active. It can be a top 3, or it can simply be the person that's in the lead. You could say, the leaderboard looks with, Pamela Kent or whoever at the top of the leaderboard, and therefore it will allow them to sort of give the impression of there being multiple people involved, but also create that impact for activity for people to compete. If you find your competition is running slower than you would like, please don't sit and wait for things to change. You need to reach out, send help messages to family and friends that you feel are close enough that would help you out, or ask your sponsor to give you some guidance on how you can drive the activity and help you get your competition back on track by giving it a boost. Interact and thank people for taking part as they add people. And I would always say, in order to keep your competition post active, you should just post comments underneath the original post. What this does is it lets Facebook algorithms see that there is interest in whatever the post may be, and it allows it to be seen by more people within the group. Obviously, because we work on a closed group, it doesn't allow it to be seen outside of the group, but it's really important that you understand the importance of your Facebook reach even within the group, and this will really help it. Work at the competition. My top tip on this is make sure you've planned when you're going to run your competition, and make sure if it's over a weekend, as we recommend, that you plan it a weekend that you're around to be able to do all the necessary posting described, and also to make sure that you measure and track the results. It's really important to keep it social and be friendly. So as I said earlier, thank people. You can put little GIFs on the timeline, you can put little thank you images, but just keep it bumped. And if you comment under the post, it will always keep it bumped to the top. I promise you guys, if you do the things that we're recommending here, the results will come. When the competition's finished, it's important that you close the competition at the date and time advertised and don't deviate from that. It's important that it's seen to be fair and open with a level playing field. But when it's finished, you need to announce the winner. So I would normally say make sure you close it. If it was due to close at 9 p.m, let them know at 9 p.m. the competition is now closed. Again, that can be a little image from Google that you can pop on your Facebook group under the comments and simply say the competition is now closed. You'll confirm the winner as soon as you've verified the numbers. Announce that winner as soon as you can and be sure to tag them and ask them to PM you to claim their prize. Clearly you need to have the delivery address, etc., to send the prize to them. But in the same post that you congratulate the winner, and it could be with an image that says we have a winner or congratulations or whatever you choose, but it's important to remember to thank and show gratitude to everyone who took part, and posting a thank you message telling them to watch out for more chances to win will often bring people back to your group on a much more regular basis. So top tips for running competitions. Planning is key. Don't plan your competition on a weekend that you can't be around. We have always found that Facebook traffic and as a result competitions have been most successful over the course of a weekend. So either Thursday to Monday or Friday till Tuesday. Be friendly and social and thank people at every step of the way. Work the competition no matter what. And what do I mean by that? I mean, even if the results are not going and you feel as though, you know, you've not had as much as you would have expected, please don't at that point give up, because that's the most important thing, to work that competition. And again, you can seek advice from your sponsor to help you through that phase should that happen. Don't overpost, tempting as it may be. You know, if the competition's gone super well, you can easily get carried away, or you can simply find that you overpost by doing little things like, you know, not keeping count of where you're at. And it's really important that you also make sure that you do that. Keep track of your posting on all aspects of your online activity. Make sure that you have a recruiting post in your group throughout the competition and have those interactive posts coming and going over the 5-day period. New product posts, keep them interesting, exciting, and as I say, bump your top favourites, your top sales, the ones that have got customer recommendations, because that will help drive your sales during competition time. When you send your prize to your winner, drop them a message, let them know when they can expect delivery, but also ask them to post a picture when they get their prize, or ask them to drop you a message when they receive their prize so you know they got it. And at that point, you can ask them to share a picture of them holding the prize, or you know, it might be a little card with a picture of the prize, whatever that image is. Some people don't like having a picture taken, but I would urge them to confirm back to you that they've had it, because one of the things that we found has real impact in the group is when people can see there are genuine winners, rather than you just tagging people who might well be people that you know. And that's not to say competition winners aren't necessarily people you know, but it's important that you show that the competition was genuine and it was an authentic winner. So guys, that's all I've got for you this evening. Thank you for your time, and I wish you every success with running your competitions in your group. Thank you.